new Welsh beer was launched today at the first real ale brewery in Pembrokeshire. The new brew, called Benfro Bitter, is the product of a family team that's been taken under the wing of a bigger firm of beer wholesalers. From Llanteg, Ron Lewis reports.
Deep in Welsh tourist territory, a holiday centre called Llanteglos now shares a site with its own brewery. Pembrokeshire's Own Ales Limited is the old county's new and only full mashing brewery. That means real ale, in this case Benfro Bitter, with a respectable gravity of 1036 to 1038. In charge, Mr. Peter Johnson, with sons Martin and Graham.
Well, I was on holiday and had time to think, and I thought, well, the only way to find out is to go knocking on doors and asking people would they like to buy beer. So I was about to do this, and I read an article about George's Haverfordwest, and I thought, well, I'll go and see if I can get some background information.
Bigger cousins George's of Haverfordwest became interested after a favourable sampling in 16 Pembrokeshire pubs.
Well, I know there's a market for Peter's kind of beer. There's a great interest in cask-conditioned beers, especially in this area now. A locally brewed beer would not only appeal to the people who live in the area and like to drink traditional beer, but also be a great asset as far as the tourist trade is concerned.
So Peter and family brew, and George's, with their wider contacts, distribute. They're kicking off with just 20 barrels a week, with a capacity of 40. Thirsty VIPs, led by the air-hopping Mayor of Tenby, Mr. Denzil Griffiths, turned up for today's launch.
It has its own distinctive taste due to the local water which is used, and as I say, this basic recipe and the combination of the malt and the hops. And I think, and I have been told by people who perhaps know a bit more than I do, that it is a very distinctive flavour and is a nice pint.
Oh, very nice.
Well, I'd love to sample this brew for myself, but on television we're strictly not allowed to raise a glass. So I think it's going to have to be a case of suck it and see.